What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to go about planting our cantaloupes in containers. All right, so if you are new to the channel, thank you guys for tuning in. For the first time, welcome. If you're not, if you've been here before, we want to thank you guys for coming back and checking us out again. All right, so like I said, this video is going to be about planting cantaloupes in containers and our method of doing so. So you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So like I said, if this is your first time here, or if it's not your first time here, it don't matter. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment section. Let us know, like, if you're growing cantaloupe in containers, if you're growing any kind of melons or any kind of vegetable in the container, let us know, and let us know how it turned out for you, right? But we're going to show you, what I'm going to do is walk you through my method of planting cantaloupe in containers. This year we did we did three cantaloupe in containers, and I did one in a 5-gallon bucket, and the other ones I did in these 20-inch buckets, 20-inch planters, excuse me, and they all produced fruit, which made me extremely happy, right? Now they did not grow to full size, and I think part of that is, number one, the container size. Number two, probably not enough nutrition, not enough feeding throughout the growth season. But 1 and 3, I had 2 plants per 20-inch container. So with the one with the 20-inch container, I think it was just, they were just competing for nutrition. So they got to about a softball size. Then I had another one that had only 1 plant per container, and it actually grew to almost a full-size cantaloupe. Regardless of what, they all were delicious, and though they were all delicious. I had 1 grow over on that one, only one cantaloupe, and I had 3 pop out in the other one that had 2 plants in it. And then for the 5-gallon bucket, I had 2 grow, but they stayed about maybe just a little bit smaller than a baseball. Actually, nope, about a baseball size, right? Don't know what happened there, because I had honeydew grow in the same bucket, not the same bucket, but the same size bucket last year, and the honeydew grew to full size. So don't know what happened there, but if at first you don't succeed, get it. If you don't first you don't succeed, nah, just joking. If at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? So here we go. So I'm gonna go. Okay, they're probably in the kitchen then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you our method and how I did that, and how we had success. So, and I'm looking forward in the comments if you guys did it the same way and if you had success as well. So this is the same potting mix that I just made in the previous video, right? You saw me make it, just breaking this up into 2 separate videos. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to plant this cantaloupe. So I have right here, it is late in the growth season, and we had some pretty intense heat. Had some record-setting heat happening this summer. So a lot of our vegetation died off. It was almost like watering it. We were just watering just to keep it alive. That's about it, because it wasn't producing. A lot of stuff stopped growing because the heat was so intense. So at this point, we're halfway through the season. We have about 3 more months of growing time. So instead of trying to grow everything from seed right now, we're just going out and we're just buying starts from Home Depot and Lowe's, which is, I'm not ashamed to say that's what we do. For some of this stuff, that's what we do, because we're trying to get a lot, right? Because everything doesn't make it when you know, regardless of what, everything's not gonna make it. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my start from here and put it right back in the same soil that you guys just saw me mix together, right? And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. See, I even still got the stuff still out here, right? Because I'm rolling right into this video. So anyway, I'm gonna just take my start, the whole cup, cup. I'm gonna dig a hole that's gonna be big enough for the cup to sit in, just like that. And then I'll be able to backfill it, just like this. Just like that. And then when I pull my cup out, boom, that's where I'm gonna put my plant, right? So I go through and I squeeze the edges of this real gently, turn it upside down. I got pretty big hands, so all I gotta do is turn it upside down, falls right out into my hand. Bow, easy day. Now before I actually put this into the soil, I'm gonna come through with some bone mix right here. Take a little bit of bone meal. I'm gonna sprinkle that down in the hole, give it a nice start to some nutrition. I'm gonna actually throw some on the soil too. And the reason why I'm putting it on top of the soil is that as you water that mix, that soil is, that water is gonna push all that bone meal right down into the rest of the soil. Now I'm gonna take my plant here and I'm gonna just tease the soil just a little bit, loosen up the soil, kind of let the roots know, hey, you don't have to stay so close together anymore. You're about to go into another place that's going to provide more room for you to grow. Not a whole lot. Just like that, like that. Then I'm going to place that in there. And then I'm going to backfill it. I really didn't want to stick my hand in there. I can't find my gloves because the cells have chicken manure in it, but it's all good, I guess. Make sure I wash my hands really well. So I got this. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I planted a cantaloupe in the same soil, in the same container that you guys just saw me make the soil mix with. Right? Make the soil mix for. And this is a Heirloom Hale's Best Jumbo. Picked this up from one of them big boxes, either Home Depot or Lowe's. I think it was Home Depot. But picked this thing up just the other day. I'm throwing it in the soil right now. And she is ready to go. Today is what, July 31st. Have to keep track of that, ladies and gentlemen, because this is supposed to mature in 85 days. Right, and we have roughly 90 days to start to continue to grow. Not 90 days till our first frost date, but just 90 days. I'm cutting this short because I don't want to run into the first frost date. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping track of this stuff this time. So that's it. That's all I'm doing for this cantaloupe. And I have about 4 more, and I'm gonna throw them together just like this. So to recap on what I did, all I did was I took my soil mix, took my start that I had. This is a different one that's already flowering, as you can see. It's already got a flower on it. All I did was took my soil mix, dug a hole out for the cup to go into, put it down in there to make sure that it would fit the entire plant, because I wanted to bury it and make it level with the soil and that the plant's in. Closed the sides, dumped it out, put it in there, put some bone meal in the soil, put some bone meal in the hole that the plant was going to go into, and I put it in, backfilled it in, and that's that. Right? That's that. So now I'm gonna just pat this down just a smidge, make it nice and not tight, or compressed, but give it just a little bit of firmness to the soil. Next thing, I'm gonna just water it in a little bit, and she's good to go. Now, cantaloupe does like full sun, but I'm learning that up here in our garden, things grow better, even though the entire garden may get full sun. Things grow better in different spots. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but things that grew on this side of the garden where I'm at right now tended to thrive. All the squash, all the zucchini, the melons, all that stuff seemed to thrive over here. On the other side, it did pretty good too, but just not as good as it did over here. So I'm still learning the different spots in our garden where things are going to be best at growing out here. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If you found any value in this video, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we upload our next video. Until then, you guys continue to grow, and I wish you guys all the success in your growth season. Until next time, y'all take care. Bye-bye.